It's alright. It's alright, I feel that way too. It's alright. We feel that way together, okay? Let it out. Let it out. I'm mad as hell today!
So men think they own you. Take it from somebody that used to be a man. You got boobs. You got a vajayjay. Guess what, honey? You own them. Trust me, they want it. Make them earn it.
Elon motherfucking Musk! I just paid an Etsy witch $7.99 to make your life a living hell. Brace yourself.
If a man talks to me when I'm walking down the street, I'm gonna lose my shit on them. Men are going to live in fear. Oh, women are so sensitive. Women are so sensitive. Why don't you smile? Why don't you fuck me? Die!
May he do everything he promised you he would. And may you fucking choke on it.
How about my Glock, your dome? Your body, my trunk. Your body in the motherfucking lake. Your body in a body bag. I will perform a late-term abortion on your ass. I will do what your mother should have done 20-some-odd years ago. Don't piss me off today. Don't piss me off ever. Y'all are fucking around with a bunch of pissed off fucking women right now, and you're about to find out in the worst way possible. Keep making your little jokes. Because if y'all want to be funny, we're about to be hilarious.
I just realized that I'm too scared to use dating apps now. And the profile was so normal that I would never know. 6 years. 6 fucking years. It took us 6 fucking years to get our citizenship. I know some people need more time. I know some people don't ever get their citizenship, but we worked so hard for it. She worked so hard for it. I was just a kid. We came here because she wanted a better life for us. She wanted a better education for us. She wanted for us to have a better future. And now this is all gonna be taken away because of him. Because of that stupid, oh my god, stupid fucking felon! He's a felon! He's a villain! He's a felon! I don't want him here anymore. I can't! I'm not coming back! I'm never coming back here until he leaves the house! He's ruining my life, her life, and the life of every single immigrant in this country!
Women who can divorce their husbands, I'm gonna need you to do it today.
And to know that my family, the people who raised me, it's so invalidating. I should not be taking up space, because right now the people who have it much worse than I do are people who don't share the same skin color as me, which is so, like, why are we still judging people on that? Race is a fucking social construct that white people created to make themselves feel good about the dehumanization of other people. What the fuck, man?
If you're queer and your family voted for Trump like mine did, hi, hello, I'm your mother now. Just checking in. Have you drank water today? Did you eat? Did you take your meds?
I've literally broken up with a man because he voted for Trump. And you can too. It's very easy. Say bye. Toodaloo. Sayonara, bitch. And here's the thing. Any man that's like, oh, that makes sense, you're gonna die alone, da-da-da. I'm getting married in 11 days, bitch. To a woman. You see that shit? You couldn't afford this ring. Even if you tried. Thank you.
Let go, be free, and chop off your own hair and scream in the street and eat the cereal in the aisle in the grocery store before you buy it and then buy it. Maybe, no, I'm not gonna say that. Buy it. Buy the cereal. Be who you would be if you weren't trying to get men to like you, because they won't.
This is a message for all the men that voted for Donald Trump and claimed to be alpha males. You're no alpha male. You're meek. You're small. You were manipulated and conned by a man who's much more powerful than you will ever be, has more money than you will ever have. And you were so manipulated by him that you signed the rights of your wives and your daughters' bodies away. You're no alpha. I'm an alpha. This is what an alpha looks like. Okay? You couldn't provide for your own families. Okay?
Woke up this morning so disappointed in America, and I just want to say, if you contributed to putting a xenophobic, homophobic, misogynistic, racist, transphobic, convicted felon in office, I mean this in the most hateful, disrespectful way possible. I hope the next 4 years of your life are the worst 4 years that you've ever had, because you need a wake-up call.
Today is the worst fucking news day since 2016. I want to smash my face.
I'm like really trying not to have a mental breakdown right now. And what, like, really? Oh my god. Hold on. What's so frustrating is that, like, we're the first generation of women that have really, like, been able to have equal rights. Like, people would rather vote for a felon than just, a woman who is qualified. I'm tired of fighting.
I have decided that my personal revenge for this 2024 election fiasco is to be a menace to men on dating apps. I'm going to re-download probably just Tinder and Hinge, match up every single man, say I'm down for hookups, talk with them. Yeah, I'll come over. Yeah, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm 5 minutes out. Guess what? I won't be there, and I'm gonna ruin your plans. Anytime you make plans with me, I will lie to you, stand you up, ghost you. I'm just gonna be a menace. Because why not? Men don't like women. I'm gonna start actively practicing misandry. And that's my personal goal for 2024.
I feel absolutely so betrayed by my country right now. And it's so frustrating. I don't even know what to say right now. We tried, okay, to everyone from other countries that are saying America failed. We tried. The system is inherently flawed, and we tried. And to anybody who follows me on TikTok, if you are happy about the results of the election, unfollow me right now. Get off my page. Do not talk to me. I don't care if I've known you for years. I do not want to talk to you ever again.
Let me be very, very clear when I say this. If you are an alternative person, punk, goth, however you classify yourself in the alternative community, and you support Trump, no, you're fucking not. No, you're not. I have never been the type of person that's like, well, if you don't listen to this music, you're not goth, you're not punk. I'm not that type of person. But if you don't have the same fucking values, the same fucking common sense when it comes to human rights, you're not alternative.
Hi guys, this video has been done a few times for me because I'm struggling myself, and I know there's others that are struggling as well as of the election results currently. Why, yes, every vote still needs to be recounted and everything else. Nothing is officially, but it is official. I just want to let you all know that if you need to talk, I will be available to talk If you want to talk to other family members or anything, have a bottle of wine, an entire bottle of wine. It's okay.
How does this not go without saying? But white people, white women especially, at this moment, do not go to your black, your indigenous, your immigrant, your queer, your trans. Do not go to that person in your life that you feel is a little bit more oppressed than you are, because obviously you're feeling fucking oppressed, and ask for like help with it. I don't care how you voted. I don't care how fucking hard you worked. I don't care. I don't care. You're not an exception to this. Just so we're clear. I thought it couldn't get too much more reasonably worse today in the spectrum of my emotions towards people who look like me. But then you go and do something and totally fucking blow it out of the water.
Being pushed around and seeing others get pushed around has given me a lot of anger. But we can get stuff done with anger. And to all the queer kids watching, I know how discouraging this must be for you. I wish I could tell you that your generation is the one that's going to have it much easier, but it's not. We didn't pick this fight. This fight was picked for us. But we have a choice. Either fight it or roll over. And I refuse to roll over. So take today, get yourself together, drink water, cuddle your dog, and tomorrow, gear up, because we got work to do, baby.
If you're a conservative woman, here's how I'm gonna fix your life, okay? So you just got married to your husband. Your husband is blatant, just redneck garbage. You like him though, for some reason, something there is clicking. I'm gonna seduce your husband. I'm gonna seduce your husband. I'm going to look him in the eye, and I'm going to explain to him that nobody has ever made me feel the way he has. And I'm younger than you conservative woman that married him. And I'm going to start, like, explaining that I'm just so fun and I like doing fun shit. Because you're probably married and you can't do fun shit. And then once I do that, and I implement your fucking marriage arc, he's going to cause some irrational feelings, which is going to establish itself in your marriage problems. And then you're gonna be like, why am I doing this shit for a man? This is where we get ya. Get ya, because then you're like, why am I supporting a guy that isn't doing anything for me? There you go.
Delivering 3 sermons today, each one to a different group of people. And this one is for the Trump supporters. You are going to hell for this. You're going to hell for that.
Well, it's been rough. It was not what I was expecting at all, considering some of the rhetoric he has said. I thought we as a nation were smarter, but I guess not. To my transgender and friends and, the people who it affects, as long as you stay alive, they cannot say we don't exist. Being a Satanist means rebelling against them because they're wrong. And as long as you draw a breath, every breath you take is a rebellion. Keep on fighting because you just have to. Hail Satan, hail reason always.
I hope you Republicans are happy because I'm about to become so fucking gay. It's unbelievable. If you guys think that I'm ever touching a man again, you got another fucking gay thing coming. I am literally never kissing a man again in Trump's America. Like, it's not happening. Like, you guys lost me. Like, congratulations. You won the war, but you lost the bisexual battle.
I have a public service announcement to the bitches behind the 4B movement.
Alright guys, I'm going to pause really quick because some of you may not know what the basic tenets of the 4B movement is, so I'm just going to read from Wikipedia the basic kind of core concept of this dumb little movement. So the 4 core tenets to the 4B movement are no sex with men, no giving birth, no dating men, and no marriage with men. So this is what these radical, leftist, extremist feminists are doing because of the sour feeling they have because they lost the election. So that is the basic core tenets of the 4B movement. Again, no sex with men, no giving birth, no dating men, and no marriage with men.
Not one man is losing sleep over the fact that you don't want to have with them, that you don't want to procreate with them, you don't want to date them, and you don't want to marry them. In fact, the entire premise behind the 4B movement is a future without men. The same men that fought for our country, the same men that have built our roads, built our bridges, maintain our vehicles, truck our stuff from point A to point B. They don't want to touch you. In fact, they don't want their gene pool polluted with your left-wing nonsense bullshit ideology.
Sorry, I can't give you a ride. You voted for Trump. Sorry, I can't help you with that. You voted for Trump. No, I'm not gonna make you food. I know you're sick. You voted for Trump. Oh, you broke your knee again? You voted for Trump. You need a ride to the dentist because your husband doesn't care enough about you to take you to the dentist, so you expect your child to? You both voted for Trump. Oh, you're getting older and you're gonna need someone to take care of you? Sucks that you voted for Trump, lady. I'm done. I'm not pouring from an empty cup. Go fuck yourself.
I'm going to get drunk today, and I'm gonna act like an angry black fucking woman, because I'm fucking angry! I'm mad! I'm upset! I'm angry as fuck, bro! I'm angry, I'm hurt, my feelings are fucking hurt. We always finish last, we always come fucking last to everybody!
Not that my content reaches a lot of men because I have an IQ of 130, but I want the men in this country to know that half the female population, we're dry. We're probably gonna stay dry. I'm dry as a desert, baby, and I don't want it to change. Yeah, we're not gonna like you anymore. You understand that? Women are really good at celibacy because you guys are actually a threat to us. So we have a lot less to gain from you.
I really haven't been able to get on here or turn on the TV or do anything without crying. So I figured I just might as well. I didn't want to give anyone the benefit of the doubt of me crying, but I've cried on here plenty of times, so let's do it again. I don't want to come off as silent in this issue, but literally I cannot open this without getting angry or crying all over again, and every time I talk about it, I just cannot believe. Are we serious? Are we for real right now? Are we like, please, cut the cameras, where are you? Bring her out. Bring her out now. I told y'all I cannot be chill. I cannot be chill, like it's not chill, because it's not chill, like it's not something like I feel like I can be okay with. I can't, it's not like, it's in my face. It's affecting me directly, my friends, my family, directly. But don't unfollow. It's just politics. Don't unfollow. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Something feels fucking weird. I'm one of the people who woke up in the middle of the night of election night just feeling a weird feeling, and I spent all day Thursday with a horrible fucking headache, like sleeping all day, only waking up to throw up, and I've seen other people say that shit as well. Something is fucking weird, and I love a conspiracy person just as much as the next, but I really do believe that something is weird going on. So I don't want to get my hopes up, but I'm kind of hopeful. I don't know. I feel like something's gonna happen.
I have no sympathy for you. If you voted for the party of leopards that said they were going to eat your face, you cannot get angry or upset or come cry to me when they eat your fucking face. F you. I might have a little bit of pent-up aggression. My temporary pronouns are try me. Do it. I'll be very excited. I've been waiting.
What sign? He's your president now.
He won.
He's your president now.
She couldn't even go address her own followers that night. How weak is that? And you wanted that for a leader? You're too weak to go represent the people that came to you? No, it's an awesome sign. Hell yeah, he won. Trump is back, baby. Trump is back, baby. Yes. Woo!
Have a good day. Blessings to you. Blessings.
Oh my God. People like that, we still need state hospitals.
Donald! Hey, it's Kamala. Yeah, they called that race pretty early this morning, but I wanted to reach out and congratulate you. Yeah, congratulations on your short-term victory. Huh? Oh, yeah. So, well, we knew you were going to do what you do best, and that's cheat. So we had systems in place to collect evidence, and we caught you red-handed. Yeah. So in January, instead of the Oval Office, you're going to the big house.
Yeah, not having a good time. It's like the fact that my dad. Yeah, this election was super important. I am completely unhinged. I went to the grocery store, and while standing in line, I was trying to guess who voted against my rights. And I couldn't guess anymore. I was out of guesses. Because you're like sheep in wolf's clothing. And I just wanted to scream, who the fuck here voted against my motherfucking rights? Didn't though. Mostly because my fucking throat hurt.
What right is he taking away from women?
He don't like your race. He was on you. He don't even like
What right is he taking away from women?
He don't like y'all. He don't like none of us. He doesn't like Mexicans. He don't even like his own race.
What right is he taking away from women? Y'all still not answering my question. I've been asking for like 5 minutes. What was the answer?
We answered it.
Y'all brought up education once I asked that question. Because y'all don't even know what y'all talking about. Y'all just go on Twitter, look at what they say, and just run with it.
There is an extreme and bizarre sense of entitlement and narcissism coming from American women who, contrary to popular belief, will not be losing a single right.
Why don't liberals just identify as if they won the election?
Agree on anything, can you? The first thing I heard was that y'all were gonna do this blue bracelet thing. And then I started seeing women shaving their heads and claiming that they want to make themselves ugly and unattractive for men. Which, by the way, is just super thoughtful and kind to all the women out there who are actively struggling to maintain their hair. Then I actually heard some of you suggesting that you should get tattoos to identify yourselves. Oh yeah. Looks great. I'd love to see the next person that hires her. Like, quick, we need a way to identify ourselves so that we know that we're not like the others. Trust me, honey, the septum piercings and the blue hair are doing all of the virtue signaling and men deterring that you want.
Never sleep with a man who voted for Donald Trump. The vote for him is a vote against my rights as a woman to protect myself and make decisions about my body. It means he does not respect me as a woman or think that my life and my choices have value. Women know who you're voting for and know who you're sleeping with.
Hey Mega, I was just taking some trash out, and I thought I found a flying gift for you. You know, about you losing friends and family members this past week due to your cult activity. But it turns out it was just a plain old you.
I hope and pray you have the next 4 years you deserve and you get everything you voted for. And it not only affects you, but also everyone you love. Have the next 4 years you deserve.
Disgustingly alarming number of people voted completely against their moral conscience and chose privilege and white supremacy in the name of the economy, of all things, which many are sadly discovering the truth about that.
Anybody who is on the fence about becoming a lesbian, now is your chance! Like, give it a shot, let's give these men up. Like, I'm telling you, this shit's greener on the other side. Like, come on.
We picked up the shackles of yesterday,
shoulder to shoulder, gave freedom away. Our daughters will abhor us, and they'll sing in dreadful chorus. What have you done, Sister Suffragette? What have you done, Sister Suffragette?
Good morning. I'm trying to decide what to get my Republican-leaning family members for Christmas. And I'm really thinking about a donation in their name to Planned Parenthood. Something that I feel strongly about. They don't. But it's better than getting no gift at all. Have a great day.
Her body, my choice. Do it. Do it. Do it. Give me a reason. Give me a reason. Do it.
I don't know how you can be a woman and support that man because he publicly hates women. You're just saying you have no respect for yourself, is how I'm seeing this. Yeah. So you. And now that he's going to be in office again, he can replace the person that's going to be stepping down with another pro-life asshole that doesn't care about women's health. Yeah. So basically we are living in The Handmaid's Tale. Yeah. So all of you guys that are acting like it's not his fault. It is.
Trump won. We are officially about to become second-class citizens. Here's a tip. If you ever encounter a man, this is what you can do. If you're scared, whatever, you don't want them around you, what you're going to do is bark at them. It draws attention to yourself. They get scared. There's like a look of fear in their eyes. They all get it. And they leave you alone. So, yeah. I'm sure we've all tried to be nice and they follow us home and whatever. No longer being nice, we're barking.
I'm just gonna start being so fucking mean to men. Like, not like I wasn't really particularly nice to them before. Because, like, you know.
I just very quickly came on here to say that I'm so excited for and I fully support this movement of making mainly men's lives, but really anyone who voted for Trump's lives miserable. I'm really enjoying all this content about tormenting them, so keep it up.
And one more thing, in 4 years, there better be 2 women on that fucking ballot. There better be, I don't want a single fucking man. I do not care if he is the most qualified man in the world. I don't want him on that fucking ballot because there have been hundreds of qualified women.
If you voted for Donald Trump, you're racist, you're a fascist, you're a Nazi. You hate America, you hate women, you hate democracy. I'm sorry for your mom. It is evident that a Trump supporter has never read a book, probably doesn't have that comprehension, has never written a coherent sentence ever. Do not waste your breath on these people. Anytime that you're talking to a Donald Trump supporter, just call him a Nazi, call him a fascist, keep it moving. These people are beyond the right of education. When you choose to get misinformation, you choose to eat that shit up, when you choose not to look deeper, that is on you. That is not on us. Because I chose to take the extra steps to not get lied to, but you were warmed by the ignorance.
How could you not vote for Kamala? I just don't get it. How could you possibly vote for a man, a straight white male, of all people, a straight white male? How could you do that? How could you do that to us? How could you do that to yourself? How could you do that to us? Somebody explain. I just don't get it. How could you not vote for Kamala? Make it make sense, people.
I'm making plans. I've got 2 plans on how I can survive an authoritarian hellscape. I'm focusing on those plans, and I'm kind of getting excited because I'm good with the plan, you know? And I'm implementing my plan. And it's big and it's scary, but, you know, what's the alternative? There's not one, no. Okay, so do your thing, make a plan, start working on your plan, and build your bubble every day. Keep the losers and the haters out of your bubble because it's your bubble. You get to decide what goes on in your bubble. You can be delusional in your bubble. You can be happy in your bubble. You can be proactive in your bubble. Do whatever you want in your bubble. It is your bubble. It is time to cut the dead weight out of our lives, guys.
I also think we should go do our own January 6th. What do you guys say?
Jan 6. Let's go. Let's stop this dictator. Save America.
Dominic, what do you think I expect you to do if you hear one of your little boy classmates say that to a girl in your school? What do you think I expect you to do? Stick up for them, right? How? Telling the guy, no, I want you to ball up your fist and break their shit. Do you understand me? The only person you got to worry about getting in trouble with is me. And you're going to get in way more trouble if you participate in that bullshit than if you punch somebody in the mouth for participating in that bullshit. Do you understand me? Do you understand me?
Punch your eye.
Yeah, punch him in the eye, Kevin. Exactly. Punch him right in the eye. Because it is not enough. Listen, it is not enough to just not be asshole boys, right? You have to do things about the other asshole boys. It is your job to stop those boys from being assholes. Got it? That's all. Go finish watching your cartoons.
For everyone that voted for that man, I want nothing to do with you. I'm not going to engage with you. And honestly, like, if you leave comments on my page saying Trump 2024 or whatever, that's fine, because you're just making it easier for me to figure out who I should be blocking.
I'm just gonna come out and say it because I'm tired of hearing people trying to explain away why these poor, disenfranchised young men skewed Republican this election. They like MAGA because they want to go back to the time where they were handed the keys to the castle and a doting wife in exchange for existing. They feel disenfranchised because this is no longer their reality.
I just told a Trumper wearing a Trump shirt in Palm Springs, California at the Trader Joe's, "F you." And I'm insane, apparently. And I was like, yeah, no, you're right. I am fucking crazy. I have lost my mind. What do you want to do about it? You want to find out just how much? So he got out his camera and stood behind my car, and I backed out, and I just thought, if he's going to be stupid enough to stand there, I will hit him, because that's how much I don't give fucks right now. He got out of the way, and then came up to my window, and I should have just driven off. I didn't. I don't know what I said. I think I blacked out a little bit. I think I was actually working through ripping his face completely off of his stupid fucking head. No big deal.
I'm outside literally because my therapist told me to, not because I want to be. If anyone watching this happens to be in Europe or somewhere else, would you like to marry me?
Here's the good news about the 2024 presidential election, and there's not much. We're all very sad right now. We're all very disappointed. We're all very shocked. But there's one piece of good news that I can think about right now, and it's that the resistance continues. The resistance against Donald Trump and their awful Republican policy continues. The Republicans have this idea in their head right now that you, me, and everybody else are just going to lay down. We've given up. We're not doing it anymore. Wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. We're still here. We're still fighting. We mourn for a week. We get our thoughts together. We recalibrate, and we get back out there. If Republicans think that women, people of color, members of the LGBTQ plus community are just going to sit down and let them do their thing, no. Sorry, not happening. And here's the thing. I know for a fact that if Donald Trump tries to hurt the American people, make our lives harder, we will give him hell. We will make his presidency impossible.
If you voted for Trump in the 2024 election, I hope you have no daughters. I hope you have no wives. I hope you have no girlfriends. I hope your grandma fucking hates you, and I hope you get disowned by every woman in your family.
Stop. Fuck you when you don't get your cheap ass.
Hey, this is a family environment. Please
I am leaving.
Leave right now. This is a family environment. We're not doing that here. We represent Panera Bread and the brand. I don't care who you voted for, who you love, who you worship. Get out.
I'm not going to have my rights taken away.
Nobody's questioning anybody's rights. Thank you. Please leave these other guests alone. We're not interacting.
4B movement starting. You know what we're going to do? We're not going to dye our hair anymore. We're not going to do makeup. We're not going to use filters. We're not going to go get the skin stuff. We're not going to dress up and look nice. Why? So that they can come and act like they own us because we look like this? Absolutely not. No, y'all. The 4B movement means, like, we gonna be cozy comfy in our own skin. And everyone over here is like, yeah, get strapped, get ready, get prepared. But you know what? It's fine. Let's go. Bring it on. You want to fight? I'm ready to fight. Like, dueling, let's do this, okay? But at the same time, like, I'm sorry, you do not have control over my reproductive rights. You do not have control over my body. You do not have control over what I do with my body. Because when you try something, just watch what happens. This is being used without a filter. I usually do a filter, but you know what? I'm done using filters. Take it or...
Oh, now that we know Project 2025 is legit happening, like we said all, when's the Civil War start? Anybody know? And what are we wearing? Cause I'm ready. I'm ready to pull a Braveheart and like ride into battle, paint my face blue. Cause a bitch is not about to become a handmaid. No, a bitch is not about to become a Martha. I am not being sent to the mother colony. So when is it? What are we doing? Anyone know? I mean, they got to invade the Capitol. Why can't we? They got to get off with it and now are getting pardoned, but we get to suffer. No. So, what are we doing? What are we wearing? And when are we corroborating? Because I have anxiety. I'm a little bit stressy and depressy right now. And I kind of just want to get a little messy. Or like, what's the game plan? Anybody got one? No? Okay.
This is your daily reminder that being kind isn't agreeing to disagree or saying hi to your neighbor in public. It's not voting to have their rights taken away, just in case. I felt like some people needed that reminder.
We're gonna see a rise in this, and I'm so for it. And I also think that Republicans are going to be furious. But what would be better than an incredible gay man getting married to one of us 4B women and having incredibly beautiful babies together? Like, the dream. Don't tempt me with a good time.
So who's gonna tell these Republican dudes who voted for Trump and then can't get laid because women don't want to sleep with men anymore because we lost our reproductive rights, and Project 2025 seeks to eliminate all forms of contraceptives? That Project 2025 also bans porn.
Here are some of the easiest ways to leave the country as an American. Sorry guys, I simply cannot smile at the moment. It's been a long 24 hours. If you're under 30, consider the Australia or New Zealand working holiday visa. Granted, this is a temporary fix, but Australia allows American citizens up to 3 years on a working holiday, and New Zealand offers 1. So that could realistically get you through the next 4.
No, because I want you to hear me when I say with my full fucking chest, if you voted for Donald Trump, I want you out of my life.
No, we cannot vote differently and still be friends. In any normal election, of course, I wouldn't feel this way. However, when Donald Trump is on the ballot and you fill in the bubble by his name, you are not welcome in my circle.
I just cannot believe that we lost. It's clearly there's more racist people in this country than what we thought. There's no way we lost.
I don't think I'll ever be okay. I don't think I'll ever be okay.
I need you to check on your teacher friends. Because when I tell you we are not okay. We are not okay. It shouldn't be this hard. I walked out of my classroom today, and I honestly don't want to go back.
B. Do it. Do it.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. Fuck that TV and fuck that asshole. Do it. I'll buy
Okay, maybe not that fucking hard.
Okay,
Well,
Knowing that I went to bed, racist this country is, misogynistic, y'all hate to see a black, a Latino, anybody that's in LGBTQ plus, a woman being happy doing shit on her fucking own. Cause to wake up and seeing it being that close, and I'm seeing comments where people are like, I'm in another country, I don't know how this is happening. Wake up!
Hey, if you're a Donald Trump supporter, you're ugly and dumb. And that's sad for you. And what's even sadder is that you don't even realize how ugly and dumb you are. Scum. Bottom of the barrel scum. Literal pond scum. Go fuck yourselves. Also, Donald Trump supporters, please come into my comments with those stupid copy-paste laughing emojis. I would love to go on every single one of your profiles and reply with a personal insult, because all of you are so worth insulting. It's not even hard. Because again, ugly and dumb.
Okay, so since Trump won the election, we're cooked. Yup. I'm gonna be leaving the US and I'm gonna be moving to Hawaii. So we'll see how it goes. And I'll update you guys.
I'm fucking feral today. Feral! If you see me, keep walking. Do not make eye contact. Do not square up at me. Don't act like you know me. See if I ever speak to a fucking man again! Just went from a men disliker to a misandrist. Fuck all of you!
I think the only way to argue with maggots now is to not silence. They refuse to educate themselves, so I refuse to fucking talk to them. They don't exist. Silence.
I've been crying for 24 hours. I went to work and was working while just tears coming down. I ruined my contacts.
Deflated.
Devastated.
Disappointed.
Distraught.
Cannot believe our fellow countrymen.
And goddamn democratic. We're not done. We're going to find out how to resist this. We might have to have our own militias now. And the midterms, just watch out. We're coming.
Compared to Biden, she must be on the corner. Why do you think that was?
Racism and sexism. Very plain. That's the backwash that Obama suffered. And again, it's fear of the other in people who don't understand that we're better off connected. That's the pivot that I was waiting for in this election, that we would discover that we were connected more than separated. I'm still holding out for it, but it's a huge blow.
We lost this battle, but we'll be back to win another day. This is not over.
I can see it's quite emotional for you.
Very.
I may be drunk, but I'm dead ass serious when I say fuck you if you voted for Trump, and here's what I think about it.
I'm tired. I'm numb. I'm struggling to know what happens next. But the one question I do have is, how do we keep each other safe?
This is my challenge. If you are or know a man of any color who voted blue, I'm challenging you to post on this platform so that we can see your faces and we can thank you. And that later we have it on the record of who the safe men are.
Are we serious right now? Are we serious? Fuck the sad music montage, bitch. What in the fuck? I'm mad as hell. What the fuck is going on? Y'all sitting here crying. I'm crying too. I'm mad. What did y'all do?
We should just start leaving our dirty tampons everywhere. Because if men want so much control over us, they can deal with our dirty tampons. Clean it up.
Lock him up. Lock him up. Lock him up. Lock him up!
I'm gonna need to call in sick from work today.
If you voted for Trump, I don't want to hear about you consuming any kind of fiction, dystopian, fantasy, Hunger Games, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings kind of media, because you didn't fucking learn the first time you watched it.
I've had to make this video like 4 times. Do you guys know how fucking stupid you look getting on TikTok crying because Kamala lost? If Trump would have lost the election, you would not see one fucking Trump supporter on the internet crying. You would see us getting our fucking clothes on and going to work, because that's what we would have had to fucking do. Grow the fuck up. Nobody's taking your fucking rights away, and trust me. Jesus. Oh shit. Wipe your tears, go use your food stamp card for the last fucking time, and grow the fuck up.
Good news is that men hate us. So there's no point in catering to them. They're gonna hate us anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no point in like, does he think I'm rude? Does this guy think I'm rude? He already hates you. Who cares? Who cares if he thinks I'm rude? Oh, am I being loud? Am I being loud? I don't want to be loud. They hate you. Be loud. Are they going to hate you more? Okay. What? They already hate you. One man here or there may not, but men, as a rule, they hate you. So let go. Stop catering to them. You will not win. And I think we knew this, but I don't want to say I'm feeling this. They hate us. So let go. Let go, be free, and chop off your own hair and scream in the street and eat the cereal in the aisle in the grocery store before you buy it and then buy it. Maybe, no, I'm not gonna say that. Buy it. Buy the cereal. Be who you would be if you weren't trying to get men to like you, because they won't. It's a waste of time.
I say we pass a law that requires anyone who voted for that orange piece of shit to wear their Trump hat 24/7. Because conservatives are dangerous for anyone who isn't white, Christian, or male. Completely dangerous. Like dynamite waiting to go off in your hand. We should all get a public service warning.
To know that there are people that I passed today in the world, on the street, in the store, that potentially voted to take away my rights and the rights of my friends and the rights of my family shakes me to my fucking core. These people live among us, and they look at us like they have done nothing wrong, or like we're overreacting, because to them, it's a football game. It's red versus blue. But to us, it's our fucking lives. And there are secret Trumpies in our lives every fucking day, and we have no clue because they lie.
Just had a very productive meeting with my study abroad counselor. I'm going to go to Europe, and I'm going to find where I want to live in the future. I'll come back to America for a second, get my life together, and then move. You think I'm joking? You think I'm joking? People think I'm joking. Guys, first of all, I'm not going to move today because I'm in college and I have a life. It takes a lot to move somewhere, but guess what? I'm immigrating. I'm going to be an immigrant. I'll find... People immigrate from countries they feel unsafe in. They don't just immigrate for no reason. The illegal immigrants you're scared of are just people trying to get a better life.
So I hear that white women are using blue bracelets to signal to people, to especially black and brown women, that we are safe.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is there's a blue bracelet that we need to wear because I want to make sure that nobody ever thinks that I am one of the apparently majority of white women who voted for Donald Trump. I do not want you ever to think that I was one of them. So, is there a particular bracelet? Do we just make it ourselves? Let me know. Is there a black woman-owned company that we can get these bracelets from? Because, honey, we owe them. We owe them big.
Anyone need a blue bracelet? Message me. Free of charge. I won't ask a dime from you. Just give me your Eddie and I'll send it over to you.
We're going to keep showing up. We're going to keep working together. We're going to be okay. I love you. We are going to be okay.
I've been running my mouth on Instagram all day, and I will run it here as well. If the men in your life are not reaching out to check in on you today or to hold space for you today, they do not deserve to know what the inside of your pussy feels like.
I am so confused right now. The amount of girls that are coming up on my For You page talking about Trump has been elected president. Oh my gosh. We don't have any rights anymore. My grandma has more rights than I do. What the heck are you talking about? What? I can buy a car. I can buy a home. I can go to school. I can get a job. I can do everything a man can do. I can vote. I can vote. I have the freedom to go onto this wonderful app and speak whatever I feel like. That's my car telling me I need an oil change. Anyways, what rights am I losing? And if the only rights we're talking about are allowing men to come into the bathroom with me and play in women's sports, I'm sorry, you're crazy and kind of demonic. So if you needed a reason to unfollow me, there it is.
There is not a single ounce of affection that a man will get out of me after this election. I'm not dating men. I'm not sleeping with men. I'm not talking to men. Y'all lost that privilege.
So, now that the orange turd has won, we should now rename America Hell, because it is going to be hell on earth once they strip everyone's rights away that is no straight white cis man. So buckle up. Hope you freaking Republicans are happy. I'm out of here.
But in the next election, can we just publicize who people voted for? Because I'm sorry, but if you're gonna vote for a felon, racist, misogynistic, idiot, Cheeto of a man, and own that, like, you should have to own that decision. And that should be public knowledge. And your future employers should know. And your future, anyone you encounter should be able to look that up. Because who the F are these 73 million people that did this? I would love to know.
If you would have told me the app Hinge was somehow involved with this election, I believe you, because the way I've never deleted that app quicker in my entire life post-election. Like, women, we're done. We're done dating. Like, I'm not even entertaining it anymore. I'm not even entertaining the older men for money or like free food on dates. Like, no, like that's over. It's completely all locked up now. Absolutely not.
Ladies, I'm not saying this to be facetious, but I don't care if you're a rose girl, a wand girl, or a monster alien tentacle girl. Stock up now for your moments of weakness, because I promise you ain't no alive worth getting stuck with a man. None. We are taking coochie off the table indefinitely.
No problem. Wow, genius you are. Can we stop with that? I appreciate it. I don't like the stupid turkeys. All right, let's just knock that stupid shit off, please. All right. I did. I said I was leaving. And then the following day, get that through your dumb heads. The following day, I turned around and I said that there's no chance in the world that I'm leaving my country. Thank you very much. All right? I'm not leaving anyway. You leave. This is my country. And I have every right, every single right within which to turn around, would we stop so we can. All right, 2 seconds, I'm going to end up blocking this idiot.
Well, it's happening. The family wants to know what I'm doing for the holidays. I'm going to be here with my dogs and my daughter, who is of childbearing age and now has to get an IUD at 17 years old. And I'm going to be here with my son, who is a political target. And that should really tell you all you need to know about why I'm not going to be hanging out with y'all for the holidays. So off, choke on your turkey. Bye.
To the men, if you voted blue, you're sexy as fuck, you're super hot. If you voted red, you're probably closeted gay and you can never please a woman. Just saying.
Women who can divorce their husbands, I'm gonna need you to do it today. And who can't divorce their husbands, look up Aqua Tofana. I didn't say to do anything with it. I just said to look it up.
My choice.
Yeah? Is that what you think? Because I'd love to paint this wall blood fucking red. My body, your choice? How about your skull, my gun? Your neck, my sword? Your face, this pretty little fish.
Trump. 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 Kamikaze. Hi. Squad.
Solidarity with the 4B movement, I updated my Bumble profile, and I'm not gonna like swipe right on anybody because men and I'm not dating anymore. But it'll just be up there for men to be able to read and enjoy.
Listen, if I hear any dude tell a girl, your body, my choice, I'm going to immediately knock your fucking teeth down your throat. You've been warned.
If y'all can share this video so that Marshall can see it. I love you, Marshall. I always have. Since I was 8 years old. All I've ever wanted was to be your loyal wife, your loyal girlfriend, and your loyal friend. And that's not gonna happen now because of who just became president. I absolutely love you, and there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. I don't even know what to say anymore. But I love you, and I really hope that he sees this.
Extremely disappointed that there are so many misogynistic and racist people in this fucking country that we decided that we would rather have a racist, homophobic, sexist, transphobic, anti-American, anti-Christian, rapist, and felon in the fucking president's chair instead of a black woman who is one of the most qualified candidates that we've had in years, having experience in all three branches of government. You can't tell me that we are a nation based on freedoms and liberties when that's our fucking leader. Don't you dare call yourself fucking patriots. You're gross.
This is a message for all of the Gen Z dudes who keep commenting "your body, my choice" in the replies of every Gen Z woman they come across. Y'all need to keep in mind that those women have a lot of millennial and Gen X big sisters out here ready to defend them with several decades more rage and a lot more ability to pay our own bail. Because the first broccoli-headed motherfucker that I overhear telling the beautiful cluster of stardust that is the woman in front of him that it's her body, his choice, is going to catch a brick to the face with all of the rage that I have pent up over several decades of living in a red state.
Easiest and most effective form of protest you have right now that you can start immediately: put a mask back on. Stop letting them observe your face and have the side benefit of better health and protecting the rest of us in the world. Put a mask back on. This government.
So here's a problem that I have dealing with my MAGA sons. They get very, very offended if I say that I think that they are ignorant because of their support for this rapist and felon. But here's the thing. I have two choices when I try to understand why they would support an abhorrent human that goes against every value I try to instill in them. Here's my two choices. I can believe that you are ignorant, or I can believe that you are evil. Ignorant is the kinder choice.
Is anybody else struggling because they had a really normal childhood and like good, nice parents? And yeah, there was like obviously some shit because nobody's perfect, but for the most part, you were a happy child. And in the last 4 years in particular, they've just become absolutely brainwashed Trumpers. And you don't know really how to see past it to the point where you don't even want to go home for Thanksgiving or Christmas anymore. Even though, again, everything was pretty hunky-dory back then. Like, why am I getting text messages from my mother, who was a public school teacher for 30 years, saying it's not personal? It is personal, babe.
Oh boy, I'm not ready for the world. I just came back from the grocery store and I saw a white woman with a Trump bumper sticker on her car, and I told her exactly what I thought of her. I called her a dumb B word. I don't even like that word, but so maybe I should stay home a little while longer because I'm not ready. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well.
Did anyone else wake up today and delete their dating apps? Like, I'm not just talking like just removing the app. Like, I full on removed myself from Hinge, Bumble. Like, I didn't even think twice about it. There's no way I am letting any man near me for the next few years.
This morning, when I learned that Donald Trump had been elected president for a second time, the first thing I did was have a good long cry. The second thing I did was get on the phone and make a doctor's appointment for a surgical consultation to get my tubes tied. It's something that I've been thinking about doing for a really long time, and I feel like now is the appropriate time to do it before my option to choose that for myself and for my body is stripped away from me. When I was making my appointment, the receptionist mentioned that she saw in my chart that I had been in about 8 months ago for a consultation, and she said, "What's bringing you back? What changed your mind?" And I said, "I feel like now is the right time." And she said, "I completely understand." If having your tubes tied is something that you have been thinking about doing for a while, or you feel like it's right for you, I highly urge you to make the appointment and go get it done before you no longer have the option to do so.
I'm mad!